Rainer Banham criticizes the failed systems and architecture of Le Corbusier. The hidden closed-loop ventilation and air filtration systems were ineffective in maintaining Corb's ideal temperature of 18 degrees Celsius. Many of Le Corbusier's contemporaries, too, fell to the illusion of the closed-loop system in an attempt to maintain comfort, controlled climate, and sanitation. They failed to create a responsive architecture, one that considers site, climate, and culture. The materiality in construction, whether primitive or technologically advanced, such as prefabrication, likewise contribute to the mechanics of the dwelling. The adverse effects of industrialization, mass production, and construction have been looming over us for decades. With CO2 levels rising, so do natural disasters and rising water levels. In the San Francisco Peninsula, many have been displaced by raging forest fires and, in the future, flooding. Droughts will return due to the rising temperatures of the Pacific Ocean, soon rendering agriculture impossible. The San Francisco Peninsula, 200 years into the future. With the rising sea level and slow decline of atmospheric CO2, land has become drought-stricken. Potable water is at a minimum, and land is no longer healthy enough to support crop cultivation. PM 2.5 levels have well exceeded 200 AQI. Static permanent structures are no longer sufficient for the nomad. They must scavenge, create homes out of junk space. In the peninsula, the barge becomes the foundation of the dwelling. It is a datum between the environment above water and below. Above lies the program that sustains life, such as the energy-generating skin, water purification center, hydroponic tanks, operable ventilation structures, and fabrication lab used to maintain and fabricate various components of the vessel. Above is a climate-responsive architecture. Below lies the dwelling, an ever-expandable network of figural capsules. Within the field of water are self-contained structures, ready to be isolated when atmospheric conditions are hazardous. Through the act of maintenance, fragmentation, fabrication, and rationing, a new generation of craftspeople rise. Rather than leeching the earth of finite materials, they learn to be resistant and resourceful in preparation to re-establish their relationship with the earth. For now, life hinges on the ruins of infrastructure, awaiting Earth's rejuvenation.